Alright, hello. Let's scoot in. And we pressed A to go. Let's go right here. I'll turn up the volume for me. So we continue with recipe for turnabout. So I've heard kind of whispers of this trial that it's got case 3 syndrome and those who don't know what that means is that a lot of the times in these sort of mystery games, like Professor Layton, Danganronpa, like for some reason the third one is just not quite as good as the rest of them, and I think they kind of put it that way on purpose. But I don't know. I didn't know the writing process for this game. But let's continue. Oh, that's enough. This court sees no reason to prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpreting the facts. Oh, it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. I'm not pressing A for this. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table poison cup. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw a guy in a beanie and a hoodie. I saw someone else there. The man, he's the real killer. Phoenix? Wait, it's his left hand. Why won't anyone believe me? Yes. Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? Okay, we're right in the middle of it. The court finds the defendant okay, game over. Guilty. This court is adjourned. Oh shit. Is this a bad dream from Phoenix? Yes. Oh, January 6th. 10:03 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Ah! The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, Maya. So, I've decided that our resolution should be Zavari, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. Mistletoe cake? What's that? I've never heard of that. Isn't it poisonous? Mistletoe cake. There's a business. In the image. Internet's not helping. As business. Lots of businesses need mistletoe cakes. Surprising amount of businesses made mistletoe cakes. The more you know. Never. You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal. It's our pal. Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna... Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You got some explaining to do. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, here, have this. It's nothing much. It's really nothing much, but... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? I was like, I'm glad I don't have any kids in my life. Because then I'm like, even if I try to get away with not giving presents, I have to at least give the kid a present, you know? Yeah, no, I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Haha, yes, I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now, let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it, pal? Magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Oh, that was real? Uh-oh. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Oh. Wait, he seems confused. Why is he confused? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childish, amateur performance yesterday. What in the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for ruining this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it so this is a week-old magazine. Or just not finding out. Which makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. Ooh. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If I wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only... Or if it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... A phony, Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. Hilarious. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Maybe, maybe only sort of. Yeah. See what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal. Now. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. Hopefully it, just fucking happened. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. Yeah, no, you can't do that. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year. Oh, so you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? I didn't even fucking say yes, Gumshoe. I guess, well, it's a pretty unique name. Not gonna lie, Phoenix? A name Phoenix that actually doesn't seem like a fucking pretentious little, I don't know, asshole 4-year-old who, I'm thinking from a teacher point of view. There's just the one asshole kid with the weird name, and you're always just like, Phoenix, 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 get down, no, get down, get down, Phoenix. Or for me, that name was Dorian. I can't. If I hear that name, I just cringe now. Poor Dorian. That poor boy. I cry about him sometimes because he was not getting the help he needed. That's a story for never. Hopefully I never see him again. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of guy would do that? Alright, let's chat. So what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait, Nick! This person's behind the bars because of you! Oops. Fixing my insulin pump. Yeah, I made the mistake of eating too many popsicles. And now my tongue is like coated in mucus. But I'll get over it. Alright, wait, Nick. Nick, this person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. A fake me. Look, it wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. You're funny. You're phony. Oh, it's Phoenix backwards. You're phony. Zin. E-hop. E-hop. Elp. Zin elp. Whatever. I hope not. And what kind of name for an evil double is in anyway? Nick, I got it. You're gonna ask whether I've got a twin brother. The answer is no. Spoil sport. Yeah, someone reminded me of Pretty Little Liars the other day, and oh my god, how insane of a show it is. Especially when you had to fucking wait back in the day. But how the ending is just like, it's just an evil twin of one of the girls. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's an evil twin twist. And you've never, like, even on accident, like, ran into her, like, maybe. Like, but, like, they used the same actress for the evil twin. They just had him put on a British accent. But they were two twins separated. And one of them's an evil psychopath from England. One of them was kept with her birth family in America. I don't know. That's all I remember. But evil twins, man. Danganronpa did that too. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting... Oh, I think I know why. If Maya's mentioning it, I'm gonna wait. Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual? Or was it just me? What do you mean? Yeah, that is true. Like, how did he not know about this before? We'll find out. What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. Aww. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you. Oh. Then maybe it's because he's our new guilty client? Then how would he... Hold up. So you still got that badge, I see. Huh? Well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I? Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep it being one for this long. You have to admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job. Whew. I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people. You know anything about no. I can't believe you got an impersonator. I can't either. Aw, but look on the bright side. Only famous stars have people impersonating them. This isn't funny, Maya. It's not just an impersonation. This guy stole my identity. And someone may have been wrongly convicted as a result. Guess you should have gone into showbiz, huh, Nick? I'll never understand how your mind works, Maya. Let's move on. Criminal Affairs Department? I think we should go to the detention center first, right? So, detention center, visitor's room. This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder what kind of person you got tricked, or you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. I forgot what voice I had for her. Give me a second. I don't remember what voice I had for her. She looks like an alto. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm totally and utterly let down. Again? Are you? Don't pretend you don't... Oh, wait. Oh, that was almost... Maya again. Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Ah. Maggie Bird. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quit? Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell us what happened, Nick. Tell her what happened, Nick. Yeah, what me? Oh, I see. So, that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. That is true. Like, there's some sort of hex on you. Yeah, I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep... I won't let the world keep me down, sir. Okay. Poor Maggie. So, how come you're just like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? That's a step down. Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. Girl, work with what you got. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess right away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. Okay, what happened? This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at... Trey? Is it Trey? Trey, because you said it was French. It happened at Trey Bien. Oh, yeah, okay, I was right. Trebien. See, that's smart. They had someone pronounce it as a text. I remember I don't like to talk about Harry Potter much anymore, but after so many years of people not knowing how to pronounce Hermione's name before the movies and stuff came out, in the 4th book, they have like a scene where Victor Crumb, one of the, I guess, exchange students / Triwizard tournament people, like she's trying to teach him how to pronounce her name, but him being like Bulgarian and such, he just couldn't get the syllables right. But of course it's Hermione pronouncing her name back at him, and him getting it totally wrong. Someone's like Hermione. All right, got it. All right. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. Is that Phoenix? I think he would have said, though. They got the same hair. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... some spice. One of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked, I passed out. Uh-oh, Maggie. Couldn't you have stayed conscious for a little while? You were a police officer. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. And she was a police officer, so I feel like she would have, like, conscious thought of observing things. I don't know how that works. I played D&D enough where, like, is there something weird in here? Can I roll for it? And they're like, no, it's fine. Or like, oh, go ahead. And then you roll like a then you roll like a 13 and you're like, it looks okay. And you're like, God damn it. Is it okay or not? It looks okay. It's a 13. You don't see anything. then you're like, great, we're even worse from where we started. Alright, so you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. Anyway? How come? That was a question. You tell me, Mr. Wright. I guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So, if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Yeah, my honey, you should have stayed awake. Say what? The other man, the one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. It wasn't me! What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. Uh-oh. What? Oh, Maggie. If she passed out, I don't think she put it in, like, it got put in there when she passed out. A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, oh. Yep, it's the French restaurant one. And, the guy who's Phoenix's name backwards. So it's like Zin. I can't pronounce the last name. Like Eohp. Ehop. There's no O there though. Eop. There we go. Zin Eop. Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. Oh. And no one else saw this other guy? The guy that... Every time he does this, I'm gonna be like, hello. Hello. No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. It's the one. It's the claw. Oh boy, we get to suffer together. Oh boy. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. Okay. Yeah. I believe it. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD. Huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. Hammer? MC Hammer? Is it a revival? I don't know. I don't know anything about that band. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band's CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it's MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? We've still yet to find a ladder or a step ladder, though. I'm just waiting for it. What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Really well built like the victim. Really. Let's present. Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article is about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Ugh. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double I am here too? Alright. No, I don't remember phoning you, Maya. So he doesn't have a Maya. So, like, Phoenix can prove, like, that he's Phoenix because he has a Maya. And the other Phoenix doesn't. Oh, it would have been so cool. I mean, same. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared a dis crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture. But you've met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange, uh-huh. Only a little? Well, okay. You were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had a bit of funny accent, and... So the guy was nothing like me then? But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Okay. I guess all you need is the suit and the hair to be Phoenix. Yes. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How's everyone else in the courtroom? Like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Judge would... No. He would definitely not notice. Our boy Edgy would not notice. Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. I feel like they were trying to be polite to Phoenix. You know, like, I don't know, someone comes in that's normally like a model worker, like they just come in and they have a bad day. And everyone's just like, okay, yeah, no, everyone has their bad days, I guess. Alright, Phoenix. So just no one tried to pry. Because normally he's fine. I just want to meet this guy. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. I don't know. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full course of bad... Wait. My life has been a full course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. I mean, big mood coming from someone who has had one, two... well, I don't know. Does the appendix count as me losing an organ because I lost the whole thing? The colon, like the whole large intestine? Would that count as having that organ removed when it wasn't specifically removed? I don't know. If people ask nicely, I will send them a picture of my large intestine on a table. Halloween's coming up. But it's really interesting. You get to see the diseased parts towards the end, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm glad that's out of me. Since I was 6 months old, oh my god, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit with all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. Does she just eat what she ever finds and not look both ways before crossing the street? Oh, Maggie. Failed at almost every test I've taken, I failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive because Maggie Bird always survives to live another day. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That is incredible. I'm going to make that my Facebook cover photo if I remember. And put my name on it instead. Ha! I don't know. That'd be fun. I don't know how I'd make it transparent like that, but whatever. And one day, I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Alright. How do you say that? Yep. The H is throwing me off. Yep. What are you doing? What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted for the murder, convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Zen. For you. I'm just gonna make a sound every time. Just a different sound. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Trey Bien is then. Trey. Right. The restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. Alright, Nick. Let's go check out this restaurant and its food. I bet it's dog shit. I bet it's this maid cafe dog shit food. That's worth that's like worth a $20 omelet rice, omu rice. And then the maid puts too much ketchup on it, and then there's nothing else you can do to fix it. I don't know. I've never been to a maid cafe, but just I've seen enough. At least with Persona 5. I forgot what benefits you get from going there, but sometimes they just fuck up your food. They just completely fuck up your food. And there's not much you can do about it. Let's save the criminal affairs for later. Ooh, is that blood or coffee or what? Tribune. Ooh. This reminds me of those Hamtaro games. I don't know if anyone else other than me has played them, but this reminds me of the soundtrack for the Hamtaro games. The little angel lady, I say lady, hamster, reminds me of that song a little bit. Wow, look at this place. Look? More like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? Oh god, I'd be sneezing like a crazy person. Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? And Maya's like, I don't know. Actually, I'm not at all that into it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? The cash register is left unattended. Don't mind if I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. Oh boy, I think this might be Mr. Armstrong. Here. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always wearing my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. I don't think anyone would recognize her. There's something stuffed behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomber. I guess that was the band name that Maggie saw or something. Is that mask to mask underneath? How do I Oh. I'm trying to get rid of the text. I don't know how to do that. But it looks like mouse to mask under there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000? Maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper's from the day of the poisoning. What? Paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Okay. Fashion magazines. Oh yeah, I look stunning in some of those Parisian frocks, huh? We found that sports paper behind this magazine rack earlier. I better try to find out everything I can about it. Oops. Wrong button. This is the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open or closed. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which is which because I don't know Jacques about French. Ha. Instead of saying I don't know Jack, I don't know Jacques about French. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see, a bouquet of flowers, some potpourri. Look, Fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. Does it? I guess so. Door? Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Whoopsie doodle. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police paper all around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Then why can I picture you doing just that? Come on, Maya's not that feral. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool, I love snow. Let me see. It's not white. It's not even snowing. Gotcha. I was only kidding, Maya. Who has been got by someone saying, I live in Texas, and when I was a little kid, I don't remember, it was either, I think it was my younger brother, maybe. He was being a little shit, of one of my older brothers, and just told me, wake up, there's snow. And I'm like, what? We live in Texas. But I still got up to look. And I'm like, go die. Go, I hate you. Nick, there are lies that are okay to tell and lies that are definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your left or right. I guess so. Keeps the fucking kids from fucking headbutting you when you're in a booth and there's another family right next to it and the kid starts jumping up, flailing their head around. I got fucking headbutted on the back of my head, and I'm like, alright. Like, they were made to move, thank God. And I'm like, you know, I just wanted to have food. Not get headbutted by your bratty kid. Because you took away, like, he was throwing a fit because his talent got taken away. And it hurt me. I'm like, great. Alright, this table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think of this flower, Nick? I'm like, what do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower, I don't think. Duh! Even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit. I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Okay. Anything else? Okay, I think we should just go to Maggie, maybe? I don't know. No. Okay. Oh, the blue badger has a girlfriend. Is it purple or pink? I think probably pink. The pink badger. They're handcuffed together. Someone's trying to cope with their heterosexuality. So we're the criminal affairs department. been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? That's... Yeah. After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Okay. This? Oh! Okay. Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Let's see. Did Guts and Braun... Did Guts and Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Aw. Oh no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Trabian. Really? That's strange. Trabian doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, I want you to take a look at this scribble here. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it was an MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So, that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Crane, or Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right! So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we'd better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? Okay. Okay. No? Oh. So you have to go here, then to go to here. Okay. New title scene. Hold on. I need some water for this. Come on. Oops. Ooh la la, bonjour. Welcome to La Trebienne. Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Is it? I'm sure it's the man that's in the picture. Oh, okay. Suppose. I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, I've always seen like MasterChef stuff, and they have sleeves, but like shorter sleeves. But he's just going no sleeves. All right. Bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurante. I don't know French. If I'm confused, I'm just gonna say it like Spanish. Huh? B Avenue? Oh, non. My petite tulip. Huh, me? Look at this face. Like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, non? Alors, you need this. He's the He's the chef from Little Mermaid. Zutalos. And this one. And a romantic bath oil melange of La Neroli and La Rose. My personal recommendation. Neroli? That's like mushroom. That's mushrooms, right? You think I need what? Oui. Just add a couple of drops. Of this mixture to la bath water, and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It is simply fantastic. Really? And for la monsieur? Who, me? Look at that face. Like la puppy rejected by life itself. You're fatigued, non? So Maya is a kitten rejected by its own mother. And now Phoenix is a puppy rejected by life itself. I don't know. Which is worse? Both are the same situation generally. I feel like. For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. And maybe a hint of oui. I will add la peppermint and la clary sage for fragrance exceptionnel. Such invigorating recipes will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you la special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. My bien, sir. I know this already, monsieur. You are La Phoenix Wright, non? Yes. You know me? My, oui. I will never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. Uh-oh. I guess he was cross-examined by our Phoenix and yep. Like, it looks like the EOH. It reminds me of like, I don't know, an Egyptian god name. Like I don't even, just the sounds they make. I'm like, all right. So it looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impressions an app has been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself. Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. He's got the thorns in the rose still. That's very brave. So what does Trey bien mean? I know Trace, which means 3, right? Yeah. That's my understanding. No. Très bien is Francois. It's got the little squiggle. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. La atmosphere is très bien. La cuisine is très bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I think it's how you say it. Haute couture. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. You don't have enough H's either. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for la moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, poor moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am la chef. I am la manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. I don't know, man. I feel like you're spreading yourself a bit too thin business-wise. Like, make it make a little cafe, and then maybe next door or something have like a little perfume store, or like little skincare store right next door, or have it. I don't know. It's too cramped. Aromi what? A practitioner d'aromatherapy, la art of soothing la soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Again, it makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it has happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was here for coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is la truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu! Oui, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie was said there was someone else, but someone took off. Someone took off after Maggie collapsed. I see. The police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? Old man. So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of la murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? By we, as usual, he came alone at that day. At the time of la murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at la victim's table. But Maggie swears there were 2 people. Mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this. None? About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose? Bien sûr. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? We found the sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle. I say for my kitchen. I am not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little, how do you say, lacking, perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You are very cool, though. Oui, oui, and so handsome. Wow. I wondered just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stirred. Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. Okay. Where did the Magatama go? Yeah? Nope. Am I? No, Gumshoe's busy. Detention center. No. Here, let's have her talk about... Oh, so you met the owner, Mr. Armstrong. He's, oh, how can I put this? Pretty unique, huh? He has a really intense aura as a chef and a person. Yeah, he has a pretty intense aroma, too. So did Mr. Armstrong really not see the killer? Apparently not. Well, he's in the kitchen all the time, so I guess it's possible that he didn't. Talk about yourself. No matter what happens, I never let things get me down. You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie Bird. Oh. Macho Maggie Bird. They say, an early bird catches the word. A bird in hand. Wow, all those phrases are named after you? And I never turn my back on anything. You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie? Macho Maggie Bird, they say. I'm a tough old bird. Tough old bird, Nick. Hee, do you get it? Yeah, I get it. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. He really looked out for me when I was on the force. Have you seen him recently? No. He's never been to the restaurant. Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? It's probably too expensive for him. He's an instant noodle type of guy after all. Yeah, he prefers the simple things in life. Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, he's just simply too poor to afford anything else. I know I used to be on the police force, sir. But I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connections to help you. Oh. Tell you about its cons. Oops. Okay. Am I missing something? Because he mentioned the old man, but didn't tell me what to do with that information. Old man, another customer. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try presenting it to MC Bomber. And don't forget the 100,000 too. There's something about that name, MC Bomber. Yeah, it's a pretty unusual name. Everyone's worried about bombs these days, I guess. I'm not sure that has any bearing on anything related to this case. Anyway, we should really look into this some more. Okay. No. Do I speak to the police chief? This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Master Mouse turned up at the bank. What's he doing? Hands up, you scalawags. You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Looks like Ron Delight opted for a new career. Aw. Quit surfing the net, Chief. Sorry. I was just he's Spider-Man now. Things feel pretty tense in here. Yeah, I can't. What about you? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Don't die running a red light. Die the old-fashioned way. Of old age. We have a winner. Inject a bit of humor. That's the key. You must be coming up with slogans for a safety campaign. I guess? Okay. What the fuck am I missing? Let's see. Sports paper. What is this? That's it, sir. Okay. Victim left it behind. Okay. How in the heck? It's gotta be something with him. Something left behind. Which customer was it? Wait, did he answer that question? Okay, he has no idea. Have him talk about Maggie. Maggie was a policewoman once. I don't know. Nespas? I don't know. Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui. Je suis la suspect in la murder investigation, non? Oh, you know about that? I mean, she probably had to get a background check, right? That is why I gave to her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended for bergamot, like I have given to you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true. Her natural aroma of happiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised she was la prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes. He said he didn't see it. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? He said he didn't see it. Everyone's saying that Maggie was the only one there. Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info. Stat. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? Oui. I suppose you could say so. So what happened? None. It was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oh wait, it is true. If there is anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Motherfucker. 3 of them? Cyclops. No way. What are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the? What's wrong? That's... See, I noticed it earlier. It's gone. The Magatama, it's gone. Huh? I had it... Like, it's been missing for a little while. I noticed it earlier. I had it in my pocket, but it vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong. Can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is the question you have to ask him yourself. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time down La Park. La Park? Oh, a park. What park's that? Behind La Restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square? It's called Vitamin Square. Vitamin Square. It's probably supposed to be pronounced vitamin. What's that one incident in China? I don't forget how to pronounce it. The something square. Yeah, that's probably a reference to that. Thank you. Je vous en prie. My dear. I don't know. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square now. Right now, Nick. Okay. Now. I don't know how I'd feel about this park. It's too smooth. That, like, a lot of those things look impossible to climb on. Well, I guess this is why it's called Vitamin Square. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I can see where they get the name for it now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Armstrong, Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. Oh god. That's an unfortunate nose. My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. I want to save. Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue, picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Cut. That's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Hey, that's mine. Aw, there's a little white one. Hey, look, pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be the symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? Yep, that's exactly it. You're overthinking this one by a smidge, Maya. Looking at this orange reminds me... Of what? That you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know. You don't have to tell me twice. This place is so fruity. That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Then that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Come on. Woo! No way. I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure. Finding iron fillings in the magnet and the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron filings? Wow. That's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron fillings I found way back when. You want them? No. Okay, that's all there is to look at. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. I don't know any maggot bird. Yes, you do. The waitress at Trapian. God, it's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today. They don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you, not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan? Like honor and modesty. What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Do you go to Trapian a lot? That miserable excuse for a restaurant? That garbage they serve it there is not food. Where's the sushi? That is tempura. The rice. Trapian is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up there. Yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked. I mean, no, they're not. What is this man? He doesn't even have his clothes on properly. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. You have a miserable excuse for a restaurant. That place? Miserable. He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir?
There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that.
He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psych lock or two. Oh wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Okay. Let's go to a detention center. I don't know, man. Maggie. Oh. Oh, are you looking for some part-time work, Maya? Why didn't you take a job at the restaurant? I bet Mr. Armstrong would hire you. Really? Me? It's pretty cool to be a waitress, you know? And in the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. What secrets? You can't make it obvious, but just spy on him for a bit. You'll see. It's interesting. Wow, I can't wait to get up my apron on now. No. Present job magazine. Mademoiselle. Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is pure different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitaciones. I'm trying to say, about to say it in Spanish. Felicitations. You are fast. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! Once again, Maya gets kidnapped. I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Oh? Is she gone now? Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Finally. Gumshoe. What the fuck are we doing? Oh. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Tomorrow? Gumshoe, you couldn't have waited like a week? Gumshoe. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh. Him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again. Yeah? I'll make sure you get locked up for good. Good for it. Got it? So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? Like, it's obvious you have the biggest fucking crush on her. And it's really cute. Let's see. Okay, I'm a little sketched out by the age difference, but I don't know, in like 5 years it would be okay. I don't know. They seem to be on the same level intellectually. Like, yeah. It was just her. I was just her. It wasn't anything like, look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe was sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. It took him this long. Well, of course it took Phoenix this long to figure out he's a straight man. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. It's not like I like her or anything. I was, Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone. I'm glad Maya wasn't here because she would start screaming. She would lose her mind. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. That's an anagram. Not an anagram. It's a palindrome. Just like my last name. See, fortune back. It's Glenn Elg. Glenn Elg. Glenn. He was a computer programmer. I see. A programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder. Pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer. And a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established at her trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to shift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. A judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's okay, she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. See, he's being realistic. He doesn't have rose-tinted glasses about her, I think. He admits she has some faults. He has his own faults. That's true. That's not exactly complimentary, you know. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right. But get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh, yeah. She did mention something about a CD. And there is a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in front of the pocket of his hoodie. A radio? Didn't he have a CD player? Or he didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phone, he never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Trilogy didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Here, I'll show him. My badge! Is that thing real, pal? Why does everyone keep asking me that? I wonder what this phony of yours is like. He had Maggie found guilty of murder. Doesn't that tell you? I've got to track this creep down. Okay, got that. What's that? A sports paper? Yeah. I found it in the magazine rack at Trilogy. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. And take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey, that's a great band name. What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I'm gonna get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. No. Aww. I want to see what he says. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consulting her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supposed. Oh, she was cheering you up. That's so sweet. That's so cute. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? Aw. Nope. Nope. Très bien. Okay, no. Looks pretty cold out there on the streets. Peaceful, though. It's nice that people can take it easy after the holiday rush. Mr. Armstrong must be a pretty big neat freak. He already has this table ready to go. Now if only the food in this place was edible. This must be the table where the poisoning occurred. The stain tells the story well. The whole area is cordoned off with police tape. I guess it must still be under investigation. It's really tight behind the cash register counter. Okay, Mr. Armstrong, can Mr. Armstrong even get in there? And if he got in, could he get out again? There's a bunch of little trinkets on a shelf by the door. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Man, it's so sad without Maya's commentary. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Ugh. All the clothes in these are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. I really hope Mr. Armstrong is not thinking of buying those. Oh, I should go talk to the old man, maybe? Oh, excuse me. No. Nope. Here. Nope. Him? Alright, old man. Nope. What about Maya? No. Oops. Well, maybe I should look around here since I'm by myself. But The pigeons are so busy pecking at the seeds, they don't notice anything else. Seeing those birds eat with such intense focus reminds me of Maya when she's scarfing down a burger. Aw. When I think back to when I was young, I wonder what I found so great about playing in a sandbox. Maybe I'll come back here in the middle of the night one of these days to relive it. On second thought, being arrested by Gumshoe would be too embarrassing to bear. What am I missing? Okay. What will get this man to speak? Aha. I wish they would indicate with Phoenix being like, I should go back to the office. Fucking what? Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taken a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I mean, hey, she said she wanted to wear normal clothes for a little while. Quote unquote. I'll go pick her up from Trabian once things have cooled off. Okay. Let's talk about you. What do you make of this? No. Oh, whoa, okay. Move. Move again. Move again. No. What about this guy? What about... No? Okay, what am I supposed to get from you? Let's go back. Present more things. No. Oops. Oops. Okay, what do you know about him? The chef is Shui Bien, huh? You know that chef, what that chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of toxins. And there you gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. He's involved with this case somehow? Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Huh. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trilogy? It's kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trilogy and investigate the place I already have! And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? I don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I'd better find out more about the chef and Trilogy, then report back to Gumshoe. Here, I need to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, my apologies, but I am back, ready for action. So, move to over here first, then Trabian. Uh-huh. The scent of flowers sure is strong. And someone's making me dizzy. Are you okay, ma'am? Have you sustained a head injury and wandered in here on accident? Oh, hello. Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Oh, I know who it is. Ah, welcome! B Avenue! Wow, what a cute voice. It's Maya. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? From one ridiculous outfit to another, it looks perfect. Not sure if orange is her color. It would look better if that were black or purple. Yeah, it would look better if it was purple. Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe. It's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who was that woman I just saw? Oh. Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. Alright, we need to... So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile. Is there anything? No. Nothing new. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef is preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Maya, no. Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras, drinks, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? But with a drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45? Jesus Christ. Hey, wait a sec. Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are. Our deluxe fortified lunch set. You just gave me the head of a crawfish. What? Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee. with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit. Thanks. Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. It's not lobster. Huh. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate. I just remembered. I've got to go clean the toilets. Hey, you can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Yeah. Like, it looks like raw lobster. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick. You want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Kitchen. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up. Maya! What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you going to show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off on your face. I'd better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Interesting. See what makes me really nervous are the curtains around the stove and the wreath right next to where fire could be. Sir, what the fuck is this kitchen? I'm upset. Like, my family owns a restaurant, so I know what restaurant kitchens are supposed to fucking look like, you know? Not this. And here it is, the famous Trabian kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we'd better search quickly. Chop chop. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 9900. They're all the same too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So I wonder what's that liquid inside then, I wonder. Hey Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Poison? It's not the bottles for poison. Cusco's poison. Poison to kill Cusco. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. See, also that, like, you don't want hair and beauty products around kitchen stuff. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent with intensity, okay? No, that's me trying to do a French accent. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yep. That's a poem for you. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Okay, so it's not made out of oysters. It's sauce that is for eating oysters. Yeah, isn't that used in Chinese food? Look, right there on the counter. Motherfucker. My Magatama! What's it doing there? What indeed? Yeah, just swipe it back. Don't even fucking tell them. Motherfucker. Okay, bread, oyster sauce. Hey, look at these knives. They look really sharp. I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. I mean, a clean cut, you know. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Okay. Okay. About this. Alright, Maya's useless to us right now. Can we tell her about... Was she there when we talked about Glenn? No. Alright, bye Maya. Oh? That bike's not looking too good. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. And I still have some unanswered questions for him. Okay, let's look. A scooter, huh? Who would leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. Okay. Is this Satan? Come from hell? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragons. I like his shirt. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I think that's the reference. Hey, what do you think you're doing with my bike? No, I was just... Wah. You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Well, you're gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, then who's the one that covered my saddle and crap, huh? Wah. You's gonna pay. Catch my drift? No, wait a second. I'm not a pigeon. Who could have done it? Wise guy, eh? I gotta beat you so hard I'll feel like it'll feel like you were smooching the express train. Uh-oh. You better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. I'm a lawyer. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. Here, okay, I'm curious. Is it a common practice for lawyers to defend themselves? Although, I don't know. thinking about things, I'm like, I don't know. Alright, Google time again. Can a lawyer represent themselves? So you can... But it's heavily not recommended. Hold on, wait. And if so, should they? Let's see. Okay, essentially it's saying that it's good to have more people on your side anyways. So, yeah, just get a lawyer every time. What do you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Wahahaha. Phoenix Wright. You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, a one and only. No, he's not. How did people confuse him for Phoenix? Like, did they just think he bulked up, fucking had a brain injury, like including like the time where he got a scar? Like, brain injury would account for the personality change. Sat in the sun for 2 weeks straight, and then put on an orange Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon shirt. Button up. With the big buttons, too. What? Out of my way. I gotta cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. The wheel guard's all smashed up. Ka. Pathetic. Oh, the old man. Oh, it's you. A few more threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time, then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. Are you regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going there? Sir? There you go, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that. Okay. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. But what could it be? Alright, we're saving. Alright, fucker. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at the restaurant? At a restaurant that you dislike so much?
Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat.
To eat? Is that the whole truth?
What do you mean?
I don't think you go to the restaurant. I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all.
You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got?
I can tell that not you nor anyone else in this world. 'Cause it's dog shit. And expensive. The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu.
That's the twin tea set.
The food at Très Bien is terrible and expensive.
You're wrong. It's cheap.
Huh?
I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a jot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons.
What a load of crock.
The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me.
So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn?
Exactly. I have so much cash, I'd go for a swim in my money vault every day.
Unfortunately, that's a lie.
What?
You don't have money to burn, you're flat broke. 'Cause you were looking at a fucking job listing magazine. This is yours, right?
My magazine.
Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job?
So what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money.
Oh?
I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino.
Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there?
$8.
Yeah, that's... What? This game came out in, like, what, 2004? They predicted the future. Those would better be some golden beans.
What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great.
No, it's not. But anyway, yes. That place has free newspapers to read every day.
No, it doesn't. They said they don't get newspapers. Newspapers?
Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home. So I go there.
I'm sorry, sir. But there are no free papers to read at Très Bien. How do I... Because he said so? Yeah. Well? Is this wrong? Oh, whatever. Do I not have... I don't have the information. Alright. That's Shamaya. Nope. Okay. Oh. Is he gone? Oh, hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So? What'd they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back with me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Yeah, that... You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. Yeah, we need to figure out what it is. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect Jean Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Here, I'm gonna present... Okay. Then... Armstrong's secret. So, what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had a lunch at Très Bien, pal? Unfortunately. So, how was it? Put it nicely, it wasn't edible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Mackie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. If it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Okay, owner is Tender Lender. That's it. Move and then Nope. Present. Maya, just look at it. Okay. No. 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 Okay, he's just gonna be an ass. Move. I am stuck. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Where do I go? Where do I go and what do I do? Gumshoe, help me. Here, let's talk about, can we talk about this? Oh, it's for $500,000, pal. That's, $500,000 bills. What was the omen there for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case? I can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without the case and file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know? No, I don't. But I think I sort of get the picture. No. Let's see. Yeah, bottle. Juniper smells nice. Very woodsy scent. Bill? Oh, that's the guy who's gonna be the prosecutor in Maggie's retrial tomorrow. Oh, really? He is working on a bunch of more important cases at the moment. But he canceled them all just so he could take you on, pal. Why is that guy so determined to see me fail? You sure attract a lot of attention, huh? Too bad it's all the wrong kind. Talk about my... Hey, so how come she's not with you today? She's working down at the restaurant right now. Working, huh? Yeah, it's tough being broke. I would know. Okay. Next time I see her, I'll show her how to make the world's best instant noodles. We lower her how to stick together. It's the only way. The trick is egg and ham. That's how you fix it. Like when the noodles are hot, make sure they're very hot so the egg kind of cooks in the noodles. I always use stir them. Why is he shaking my hand with such enthusiasm? Okay. Très bien. I'm just waiting for Armstrong to get back. while I deal with this fucker. Let's save. Okay, let's try again. I got one of them to break. The food is awful. Oh yeah, the magazine. Okay. Unlocks broken. Some spending money. Cappuccino, $8. Newspapers. What's the proof for that? Do I present him? That he brought it himself? What am I missing here? Here, I can always go back. No. Nothing I have is relevant. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Trabian.
So, what of it?
This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago.
Well, what?
Do you see what I'm getting at here? The restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind.
Arg!
Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth?
I'm not hiding anything.
I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go to Trabian so much is Maggie? Probably? Yep.
What are you asking me about that girl for?
She was the waitress at Trabian. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant. Okay, 1 second. Is the waitress. Ooh.
Arg. But I don't recognize that face.
You're probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face. Oh. But at her outfit. That's why you're so fucking scandalized for some reason.
Gulp.
That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? Fucking perv.
I can't take it.
And put him out of his misery. To you, that waitress was your...
Enough, please. No more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Got all my health back. Sir. Give me 1 second.
Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl.
Oops.
Fine. So I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Even I get one of those lousy cups of cappuccino every time. For $8. All because of the serving girl. Punish me. Lock me up.
Really, that's not what I'm here for.
You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like.
20 years? Is this man in his 40s? Because Phoenix is like 26.
You don't know how painful it is to be an old man like me.
No, really. Listen, sir.
Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. So, show some respect. I'm Victor Kudo.
Sorry, Mr. Kudo.
You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more.
This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psych locks and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Here. Oh, I thought we could give it to him. Let's see. Nope. I remember Armstrong had... Detention center? Nope. Nope. Oh. Here. He looks like one of those grouchy old man types. Yeah. It's okay though. I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved with this case somehow, that's a different story. Sure. Here's a tip for you, pal. If you want to get information out of a guy like that, you're gonna have to find his weakness to try to get under his skin. His weakness? I wonder what that might be. Maya, come here. Maya, come on, let's go. Okay, let's try... Tribune. No. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, Maya's kind of useless to me right now. Okay, what do I have to do with this man? Oops. No. No. Yeah, you can help me out. No. Where the fuck is Armstrong? Do you know about this? Okay, what? Okay, I'm stuck. Walk through. Recipe for turnabout. Present the chalice, please. Talk to. Okay. Kitchen, examine. Paper, square. Okay, unlock the Cyclops. Tribune. Okay, you're supposed to tell Maya about him. I would have never guessed, because wasn't responding to anything I was presenting her at all. Here. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Ooh, ouch! Hey Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. No. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess? Oh. Sir. You again?
Well, I see.
Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Just take a bath after all this trauma. Huh?
You're still just a little child.
Yeah.
Run along and play on the slide, alright?
Play on the slide? Ah, you were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled.
Pigeon.
How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir.
Quiet! Can't you see I'm feeding the pigeon?
It's Mia. Hello, Mia. Mia. Of course. I was asking. See, okay, I was right. I was asking Mia. I'm like, can you help me out, Mia?
Well,
if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
Yes. Of course. Certainly. I'm Victor. Victor Kudo.
Even from beyond the grave. Wow. Alright. About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino?
It's like he's a completely different person.
It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see.
And? Was the customer alone?
Definitely. He was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino
And?
And he said something like, "Ah!" and collapsed, dead.
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything. Whatever you want to know, hee hee.
He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. And it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Trebian?
Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know.
You just said you haven't worked in your life.
I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story. London's in England, not France.
Oh, yes. France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime.
The city of France? Like, I do know there's a Paris, Texas. But, yeah. Ha ha ha. I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. I mean, she knows what she's here to do. You visit Trebian a lot, don't you?
Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Hee.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear.
The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong?
That's right. That man's an ex-con.
He's an ex-con? Interesting. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh no, those eyes. I can't take this.
Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand.
He steals things from his customer.
Oh, motherfucker. The stick fingers. From his customers.
Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino.
And yet you come back to this man. He really is a regular.
Let me write you a little haiku about it.
A haiku?
A Japanese poem. I'll explain all you need to know about that chef. It'll explain.
Yeah.
Convicted before. A wicked man or woman. Repeat offender.
Convicted before. A wicked man or woman. Repeat offender. Alright, you got it right.
If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement.
Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. I mean, he was saying that she's too young. She has an older sister. For now. One day. That's sad. I was like, one day Maya's gonna be older than Mia, technically. I just made myself sad. Oh, it's this motherfucker. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la. Mademoiselle Maya. Non, how can you leave me like this?
I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych lock or 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers. Of course. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Because I want to keep my full life for the trial. Alright, motherfucker. Spill your secrets. Maggie's motive.
What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling.
I have to know the truth. What happened that day?
Alos. I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me.
Huh? Well, that was a new record.
It was a lottery ticket.
A lottery ticket?
The man who died here had a lottery ticket for $500,000.
$500,000?
Oui, but after that incident, is this ticket? It disappeared.
The ticket disappeared?
This was the motive that la prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man and got the half of $1,000,000 lottery ticket.
But, like, I don't know, man. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner, you fuck?
My laws.
You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. And I want to know the reason why.
Lord, monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know.
Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 ticket. I think I know who took it. This person. Because apparently he's got sticky fingers. Mr. Armstrong, I believe that there's a very high probability that it was you.
Ah!
Wow, that is one piercing scream. Even for a man like him. It's too late to scream like that.
Mais pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Master Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others.
Hey, he's doing the other way around now. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. Master Mouse isn't a thief anymore. Yeah, my fucking Magatama. Is it this? Oh wait, perhaps the duck would be nicer. Tearing maybe what? What? Oh. The fucking haiku.
What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems.
Please, read it. and put some feeling into it.
Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender.
I'm sorry I have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you?
Mon Dieu, le mensonge. Le mensonge. You are the liar.
You deny it?
No, do not make la false accusation, s'il vous plaît.
So, do you have any proof?
I want to see that incontestable proof.
Okay, me. Yeah, it seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong.
What is that?
This is my magatama. And I found it in your kitchen.
Non.
Wow, that was just... That scream just about broke some windows.
Oui, oui. I have a weakness for little trinkets and little figure.
So all of his little figurines in the front have been stolen? That's some shit, man. That's not cute at all.
My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it.
You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right?
Oh oui, it is la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time, it was not la small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. My non, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money.
Fucker. You're lying straight to my face.
Oh, monsieur, what is it?
Isn't it true that you're in pretty serious trouble? And that you're in desperate need of a large amount of cash, you lying fuck? Take that! This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Not after taxes. Not after interest. On the loan. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? All right. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place?
The man, he was listening to la radio with his earpiece.
Maggie said something about that too. It just looks like he's trying to scout for somebody's power level.
La winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000.
Yeah, that's what you don't do. And the ticket?
Oui. He had all of his tickets spread out on la table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I
put the poison in his coffee?
No. Oh, no, you naughty man. I simply upped myself to one of his tickets.
What? Did you just grab a random one?
La victim collapsed, and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them.
Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How can you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you.
No, this is not true.
Yeah, it is. A little bit.
I did not take it. La ticket for $500,000, I mean.
You just said you did. You just told us you did. You said you took a ticket.
My non la feel it was not.
That is enough. Who's that? Oh, hello. We're about to find out some sort of plot twist. So we got a voice with question marks just pop up. Ah! Oh, fuck. Mr. Godot! It's our coffee boy heartthrob. What in the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is without a doubt. Oh, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate that. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. I mean, Godot is a connoisseur for sure. He came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Jeez. Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of his victims' tickets on the day in question. I am La Ed Non, just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. He's not a girl, by the way, guys. He is a grown man. I think we're getting close to the end of this, but we'll see. Some shit's about to go down. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. Yeah, that's because... Okay, so recap. Someone impersonated Phoenix and did a really bad job of it, while Phoenix himself had no idea. But the thing is, all the people in the court, including his client, or would have been his client, didn't realize it wasn't him, even though the doppelganger looks very different. Visually, personality-wise, the only thing that's similar is the hair. Just about. Oh my god. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. Oh, you got a crappy one. So, the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see? I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal. Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Instead of by movie he means trial. Voila! You too. Time to laugh at la pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note was thrown into the trash. Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I got a bad feeling about this. Alright, Han Solo. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. Certainly not, and certainly not again. Yeah, so... but Gumshoe pulled some strings, and... Oh my god, what are you doing here? You should be in prison. Here, I'll play for a little bit longer. You should be in prison, good sir. Alright, let's do some of the trial. Oops. January 7th, 9 8:48 a.m. Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? Ooh. But he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor. Is this Gumshoe? Maggie. Yeah, it's Gumshoe. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Are you doing all right? How are you feeling? As if you need to ask either question, sir. Don't let him get you down, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay? Roger. And you. Yeah? You'd better square this case away. Got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest. I think he's serious. Hey, detective. You're on our side for once, right? Yep. So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir? Of course. I got the situation under control. Aw, man, he's trying to look all macho for Maggie. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. If something I say doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright? Sure. Okay. We're forming a united front today, pal. You get me? I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? No, it never does. Especially if we get the old man on the stand. I can only wish. January 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Okay, I'm getting super tired. I have been at this for over 3 hours now. So as much as I do want to keep playing, but it's late. I've been reading a lot. I'm hungry. So I gotta go back to life, unfortunately. Life can't just be stories. But we will begin off at the trial tomorrow for sure. Or I don't want to say for sure because I like to take Mondays off. But I'll see you guys next time. But I'll do what I always say. I say good morning, good afternoon, good night, good luck, good riddance, and stay safe. And of course, we save extra here. One more time. Because did we save the first time? No, of course not. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.